Hi friends, Hannah here from Sheet Leveler. Today, we're going to crack the mystery of standard deviation in Excel. And I promise, it's not as scary as it sounds. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when to use STDEV.S and when to use STDEV.P, and you'll be able to calculate them in just a few clicks. Trust me, once you understand this, you'll feel like a data analysis wizard. So grab your spreadsheet and let's get started. And remember, pause any time to try it yourself. That's the best way to learn. Let's start with the why before the how. I've got a table here showing weekly sales for 7 different stores. Our goal? To figure out how much these numbers wander away from the average sales value. That's exactly what standard deviation tells us. A low standard deviation equals sales are pretty consistent across stores. A high standard deviation. Some stores are selling way more or way less than others. Real-life example. If you're managing a team, a high standard deviation might tell you some stores need extra support, while others are smashing it. Here's where Excel makes life easy for us. We've got 2 functions to calculate standard deviation. STDEV.S. S stands for sample. STDEV.P. P stands for population. When to use STDEV.S. If you don't have all the data, just a sample, like sales data from 7 stores out of 100, or test scores from 10 students out of a class of 30. Excel will add a small adjustment to make sure your results aren't unrealistically low. This is the one you'll probably use most of the time. When to use STDEV.P. If you do have the complete set of data, every single store's sales or every student's test scores. Here. Excel doesn't need to adjust anything. It just gives you the exact number for the whole population. All right, let's calculate it together. First, we'll do STDEV.S. Formula. We click on our results cell, in this case F3. Type. Now select the range of sales data. Here it's C3 to C9, and then close the bracket and press Enter. Excel says, the standard deviation for this sample is. Next, let's do the population version. Click on the next cell down, F4, and type. Again, select the exact same range of sales data, C3 to C9, close the bracket, and press Enter. Notice how STDEV.S is slightly higher than STDEV.P. That's because when you're working with just a sample, Excel assumes the rest of the population might have even more variation, so it gives you a slightly bigger number to reflect that uncertainty. If you've got the full dataset, there's no need for that adjustment, and STDEV.P just gives you the pure calculation. And that's it. You now know how to use STDEV.S and STDEV.P like a pro. Next time you calculate standard deviation, think, am I working with a sample or the whole population? That one question will tell you which function to use. You're doing great. Excel gets easier every time you practice. I'm Hannah from Sheet Leveler, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy spreadsheeting!